Everybody. I had an insane TTM return week. Now, I don't know how much of that is because the mail was catching up from all the ice storms and stuff, but that's impressive, I think. So I'm gonna run through these and let you know who I got, which is pretty awesome. I had some really awesome ones, and I had some ones I didn't think I was going to get back, and I had a couple disappointments, but it was fun. So we're going to go ahead and get started, and we will see how it goes. First up, this one took 29 days, and it is Mr. Steve Alford. So I'm a big Dallas Mavericks fan, and he was nice enough to sign two cards for me. It's a 2 for 2, 29 days, which is really fast in my opinion. I think on these silver cards, it just looks so great. The dark colors don't show up quite as well, but you can certainly see the signature and everything on there. Thank you, Mr. Alfred. That is super awesome. I appreciate it. Next, this is a 1 of 1, and it took 10 days to get back. It is came with a letter. And the letter is talking about faith in God and things of that nature and finding the Holy Spirit. And I think that's great. And I love this card. And it is a 1981 Donruss from Mr. Glenn Adams. And it's blue ink. I love these older cards. I think they're absolutely great. And a lot of these older players are really good TTMers. And I sure do appreciate that, Mr. Adams. That was very nice of you and kind of you to sign that card, and I will save your letter as well. Next up, 29 days, 1 of 1, plus answered one of my questions. Now, I normally don't go over my questions because I'm going to do a wrap-up video. Maybe like I do these weekly, maybe I'll do a monthly video where I'll talk about some of the questions I send off and some of the answers, because I think some of them are super fun. And this one is Kerry Johnson. Now, I've been really enjoying these Olympic cards a lot. I need to find some more because I really have mostly just this 2012 set. And a lot of these folks don't sign. So I've gone through all of them because I have the complete set. And I've been sending these out, but I'm on the lookout for some of the duplicates. Or somebody that's got some duplicates that would like to share, or maybe some that I can just pick up somewhere because I think they're fantastic. I think they're great TTMers. Go Team USA. So I'm all about that. This next one is 12 days, and I don't. Oh, it's Fred Lynn. Now, Hall of Famer Fred Lynn. Will only sign through his website, but would send you a postcard or a index card, and I love that. And I think Fred Lynn's got a great signature, and it never hurts my feelings to add a Hall of Famer. So thank you so much, Mr. Lynn. I didn't send Fred any cards because I knew he wasn't going to sign them, but I was very happy to get that card. Next, I have 8 days, 1 of 1. Mr. Tom Grieve. I'm also a big Texas Rangers fan, and this guy is called or nicknamed Mr. Ranger because he's been with the organization so long, since they were with the Washington Senators. Even after his playing days, he was coaching, and then he was in the front office, and then he was an announcer, and he's just fun. And I asked him a question too, and I will reveal that some other time. But Tom Grieve, I just wish I had more Tom Grieve cards, honestly, because I think he's fantastic. His nickname, other than Mr. Ranger, is Tag. Random, I know. And you know what? I don't even know the history of Tag. I think I did at one point, but I have forgotten. But very awesome. I have watched him on TV for many, many years as an announcer. And so I enjoy that quite a bit. Next one is another Olympian, 20 days, 1 of 1, and it is Monica Abbott. Now, Monica has a really cool signature, but some of the signature rubbed off on the inside of the envelope. So my card didn't make it to protect it on the way back, and that's fine. That happens, and I am just appreciative of her sending it back. This is one of the newer Olympic cards. This one is a 2021 version. I bought just a couple of those when they came out. And now I wish I'd purchased more, but they were fun. Next up, okay, so this one is going to be a twofer. Why twofer? Because when I had my desk full of TTM cards that I was putting together, I accidentally sent him two. So I'm very sorry for sending you two. I didn't mean to seem greedy. And at the same point, I was putting cards in there that I knew he was a good TTMer, and I was putting cards together, and I was just putting them in the envelopes and figuring out how many I'd send out at the same time. But he signed everything I sent him. He didn't respond to the questions, but he signed every card. And so I sent two cards, I think on the same day, and I got 7 cards in return. 7. That's insane. I can't believe he signed all of them, and he's got such a great signature. It's Mr. Mike Smithson. And I even sent duplicates cards because I was setting them aside. I didn't mean to send them all at the same time. So I have all these Mike Smithson's cards. And it was so awesome of him to do that. I'm very, very excited. And then maybe I will trade with some of the other TTM folks. So sharing is caring. So that's fun. Next up I have, that's Mike. 7 days. 2 of 2, another awesome Texas Ranger, and a cool signature, Mr. George Wright. I think he's got a cool sig. Sorry for the glare. It's kind of impossible to do it when they're in their sleeves already. But only 7 days, so thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I love my Texas Rangers. Next one, 31 days, 3 of 3. A guy I used to really enjoy watching quite a bit, and it is Mr. Bobby Witt. Not Junior. This is Senior. Junior is excellent, but this is Bobby Witt Senior. 3 of 3. Very cool. Yep, watched him a lot in person and on TV back in the day. Next, this is 2 of 2. 12 days, plus answered one of my questions, which is fantastic. It is Mr. Tom Brennan. Now, Tom signed this one, and he signed one of my 3-player cards, and I think I need to look it up. I think at least one of these guys will sign. I forgot to look. I should have looked. I'm sorry about that. But I asked him a fun question, so I will hopefully get to share that later. Next one is 1 of 1, plus answered my question. 14 days, Mr. Eric Sutterholm. Love it. Thank you, Mr. Sutterholm. It's very nice of you. Next up, I know, this list keeps going on and on. This was for the TTM challenge. Mr. Joe Jacoby declined to sign and just sent it back in my return envelope. So I don't know. A lot of times they'll just return to sender, and I'll get to reuse my self-addressed stamped envelope. But this time, Mr. Joe Jacoby did not do that. But I appreciate the thought. Maybe some other time. So that was an offer. That was a miss. This one is Mr. Oh, this is so cool. I was really excited to see this. This is Mr. Neil Sedaka. Now, here's something really cool. He's a musician, and I know you may not recognize his name off the top of your head, but you will definitely know the songs. So Mr. Neil Sedaka signed the front, and I don't know why, but he decided to go ahead and sign the back too. So sign the front in silver. Sign the back in black. Yeah, isn't that fun? Also, signed a blank card I put in there. So that was really cool. Mr. Neil Sedaka is known for lots of songs. Calendar Girl is always the one I think of. Na 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 Calendar Girl. But there's Laughter in the Rain, and breaking up is hard to do. Breaking up is hard to do. They say that breaking up is... Okay, I won't do it anymore. But that... So you know the songs. Yeah, so that was really cool. It's cool to get these musicians. 8 days. 3 of 3. and it is Mr. Bill Stein. Now, again, not all these are Ranger cards, but I do love me some Rangers. Bill Stein with the Rangers is a great TTMer, 3 of 3, has a really cool signature. That one with the Mariners with the old school logo. Kind of miss the old school logo. That was really awesome. Thank you, Mr. Stein. Another one, 9 days, 1 of 1, and it is Mr. Donnie Scott. Somehow I missed putting that one in the sleeve. Very cool. Great signature. Thank you, Mr. Scott. I will be sure to put that in the sleeve. Next I have, oh my gosh, can I tell you, when I got this card, my wife was with me, and I about lost it. Because I sent one of those bandstand cards, Steppenwolf. And it was a really thick card. I'm like, oh, a really thick envelope. I'm like, this is going to be amazing. And I got so excited. And I opened it up. And it came with a letter. And the letter just basically said, Mr. Key doesn't sign autographs anymore. But here's our link if you'd like to go out and buy some. And sent a little card and picture. Kept my card, and that's fine. And then sent a little advertising about their fan club. Oh well, it was worth a shot. I got so excited though. So it was like a really high, and then a crash and burn. And then my wife laughed at me a little bit. That's what she does. When you guys aren't around, she laughs at me. 13 days, 1 of 1, plus answered one of my questions. It is Mr. Johnny Groob, another Texas Ranger. I guess I was in the Texas Rangers kind of mood. Awesome. Thank you, Mr. Grubb. I think it was Grubb. It's Grubb, right? It's not Groob. Don't get me to lying. Don't get me to lying. But I love it. Thank you so much. Next up, 13 days, 1 of 1, plus answer to question, Mr. Alan Bannister. Actually, this one came in today. Very exciting. Next, see, it keeps coming. Mr. Ernie McAnley. And Ernie, I forgot to send him a question, I guess. Has a really cool signature. I like that one a lot. That one's better than mine. And I always send a letter, and he signed it, and it said, "May your life be blessed," and Romans 15:13. And so I sent this on February 6th, and somehow he got this and responded on February 8th. That's insanely fast. Insane. Yeah, so then it sat in the mail, but it took all of 6 days to get to me, which is pretty awesome. Let's see, this one is 13 days, 2 of 3. Here are my 2 hits from Mr. Steve Balboni. Very cool. I don't think any of these other 2 guys signed TTM based on my recollection, but I will have to look that up again. But Mr. Steve Balboni, thank you so much. Really cool. I love these multiple player cards. I don't think I have any with multiple signatures on it, but I think that's so cool. Very happy to add that one to my list. And yeah, that's my last one. I thought I had one more sitting out and I didn't. But that was a lot. So I hope you enjoyed my haul this week. I sure did. I don't think there was a single day where I went to the mailbox I didn't have at least one in there. And that was super fun for me to wait for the mailman every day like a little kid, like it was Christmas. If you're not TTMing, you need to. But be careful. It's awesome and it's addictive. So keep doing what you're doing. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope y'all have a great day.